News Scene starts right now. As 19-year-old Deanna Gonzalez walked to class here at San Diego City College, little did she know Perez was stalking her. The intensity of the international movement has been shown by the media worldwide. Some people believe that the protests in our city aren't as effective. Many students are complaining about the school's only elevator. They say it moves way too slow. For many homebound people, animals like this little guy are more than just a pet. This ice rink here in downtown is just one of the many things the Make-A-Wish Foundation is doing to put smiles on kids' faces this holiday season. The San Diego-based group Invisible Children is getting international attention. It's all because of their video Coney 2012. It's about a Central African warlord and his alleged crimes. It's created a lot of controversy and it has everybody talking. It's a 30-minute video gone viral with one hope: to change the world. At least that's what members of San Diego's advocacy group, the Invisible Children, say. They've been working since 2003 to bring this man, Joseph Kony, to justice.
We are going to make Joseph Kony a household name, not to celebrate him, but to bring his crimes to the light.
Their video alleges that for 23 years in Uganda, Kony's group, the Lord's Resistance Army, or LRA, has kidnapped children, using them as soldiers, sometimes even making them slaughter their own families. Coney 2012 has over 100 million views across YouTube and other sites, and that number just keeps growing. The video has done what many have failed to do. It's made people care.
I think that the main message of the video was to get, was the awareness and getting his name out there, because a lot of people, like, I knew about the Invisible Children, but I didn't know who he was.
He's talking about how he wants to make the world a better place for his own son, and as for me, I have a son too, so, you know, our kids are everything to us, so it really touched my heart in that way.
But it's also raised a lot of questions.
We have a whole lot more issues over there than just Kony himself, so why are we working on just that?
I think that they oversimplify a lot of the events over there. They try to make it basically presentable and mainstream for an American audience, and I don't know if that's necessarily the right thing to do.
I honestly believe it's all about t-shirt sales. The end.
A depleted LRA fled from Uganda years ago, but they still hold children captive. Many say the campaign to capture Kony is too late.
If it's a past thing, it's not going to make any difference. And it's especially if he's not doing anything, what's it going to solve?
Still, Invisible Children pushes ahead, making Kony's crimes known in the hopes he is captured and the child soldiers brought home. Hundreds of students were on campus when the power suddenly went out last week, disrupting classes and every aspect of business here on campus.
We were totally blindsided by it.
I feel like we could have been a little more well-informed about what had happened.
Most students say they had only these signs to tell them what was happening. It was campus police who immediately began walking the campus, posting the paper signs, informing students and staff to vacate.
We're deployed throughout each campus in the San Diego Community College District, and we essentially went door to door and we shut down the campus. We evacuated it.
Do you feel like you were well prepared?
Absolutely.
City College spokeswoman Heidi Bunkowski also adds the responsibility of safety should not fall entirely on the district.
It's really then up to the person, and I think that's what's happening with so many natural disasters happening around the world, is that people are literally having to remember that you can't depend on someone else for everything.
To help officers notify students in urgent times, the Community College District created CSERT, a group of safety-certified faculty members trained to help during these times of emergencies. Part of the district's emergency plan includes sending text messages to all students, alerting them to vacate. But it's unclear if those messages ever went out, because with the blackout, many cell phone towers went down too, leaving thousands of cell phones without service.
I got an email maybe about 6 o'clock explaining that there was going to be no more class at City College today. And that's what the email said. I'm like, well, I'm already out of class.
Regardless of how detailed any emergency plan is, what's most important is that every business, institution, and family for that matter, attempt to have one. I'm Ashley Sanchez, News Scene. As a shelter to hundreds of animals and a resource for pet owners and future owners, the San Diego Humane Society and SPCA provides vital services to people and animals alike. But its responsibility to enforce animal cruelty and neglect laws is often overlooked.
We have humane officers, and they are given the same powers as San Diego police officers when related to animal-related crimes.
An investigation team reports to work 7 days a week. Officers say 90% of their work involves educating the public, but some cases are more extreme. Puppy Stars here in Claremont is all closed for business. It's one of 3 pet shops to be raided on an SPCA search warrant as part of an ongoing investigation. A private residence, Pet Place in Rolando, and Nadine's Puppies in Oceanside were also served search warrants last month for violating health and safety laws. Over 100 animals were seized and now remain in the care of the SPCA. Humane officers say crimes like this happen all of the time, but they often go unnoticed.
That's why our humane officers are here, to look into these cases and to be sure that people who are operating these types of locations where they're breeding animals and selling them and not taking proper care of them don't get away with it.
The SPCA continues its mission to inspire the community and bring an end to animal suffering.
Animal cruelty and neglect does happen, and it happens right here in our community, so it's important to be aware of it and to know that you have somewhere to turn.
I'm Ashley Sanchez, News Scene.